Near the end of the 2014 season, Subaru Rally Team USA achieved what they set out to do: win a global rallycross event. When the season came to an end, the team had racked up 5 podiums, including 2 second-place finishes.
Another podium for Subaru. Just stoked, man. Really stoked.
And 3rd place at the final event in Las Vegas.
Vermont Sports Car builds a freaking awesome, tough car. Thank you, Subaru, for the opportunity. I love my team.
Behind the scenes, out of the spotlight, the team was building their new 2015 rallycross car. A completely new platform, incorporating all the lessons learned.
When you have something tried and true and you know all the ins and outs of our older cars that we were running for the last 3 years, there's a lot of risk going to new components, but it's a double-edged sword. We could find a lot of performance and we could also have a lot of bumps along the way trying to sort it all out.
15 days of testing showed promise. But when the green flag dropped in Fort Lauderdale, things didn't go as planned. While they had taken a step forward in raw speed, competition had exposed some unexpected teething issues. Now, with the season past the halfway point, Subaru Rally Team USA is regrouped in preparation for GRC Los Angeles. The LA round is not just another race. It's an STI-sponsored doubleheader, over-under, make it or break it event. And the team has put everything on the line. This is launch control. The Port of Los Angeles, home of sailboats, cargo ships, and military might. This weekend, it echoes with the sounds of Red Bull Global Rallycross, and Subaru is all in.
At GRC LA, we're going to have all 4 Subaru Rally Team USA drivers. So we'll have David Higgins and Travis Pastrana, who join Bucky Lasek and Sverre Isaacson together as one squad all at the same time. Not only are we bringing all 4 cars, but we're actually rebranding 3 of the 4 cars.
Most people recognize STI as a badge on one of the most exciting sports sedans in the world. Some know STI parts as what you add to make your Subaru even more exciting and confidence-inspiring. But more than just a badge, it represents Subaru Technica International, an entire company devoted to engineering high-performance Subarus.
We explain the passion of performance for the Subaru brand. We help exploit that performance and explain it to our fan base. So we're combining our efforts to, one, expose America to the STI brand, but also to use our motorsports platform to expose performance globally now.
こういう熱い心を持ったお客さんに STI の走りの楽しさを一体化して伝えたいからです。
I think this event will showcase all the performance and technology STI can bring, both on the road car, street car side and the high performance race car side. And for people not familiar with it, it will be a great experience.
This weekend, that message is delivered loud and clear. An impressive collection of heritage cars and Subaru fans are on hand for the festivities.
For the Subaru fan, the LA round is going to be the highlight of the year. So we're bringing all 4 drivers there. So if you want to see one, this is the one to watch.
Hello, big fan. Thank you. Can I take a picture? Yes, of course.
There's no better place for Subaru Rally Team USA to turn the corner on a difficult season.
どこを向いてもですね、前向いても横を向いても STI のロゴばっかりで、本当に世界中のアメリカだけでなく、北米だけでなく、世界中の STI ファンが喜んでくれていると思ってます。
When developing a new platform in any form of racing, there will always be teething issues. This year, Subaru has had more than their fair share. The season started with the discovery of parts that weren't up to the task. For their second event only a week later in Texas, the team managed to redesign and ship replacement parts on short order.
We had parts shipped from Vermont overnight. We sent one man to Sweden to pick up some parts. Had another gentleman show up at the race, go back to his shop, and overnight build us new shafts.
But as one part is strengthened, the stress moves to the next. Through the doubleheader in Daytona, at the military base on Independence Day.
Much better since last race, definitely much better. But we have more stuff to adjust, develop step by step. We're on the right direction.
And on Ellis Island in Detroit. A combination of development setbacks and unfortunate race incidents hampered the team's progress.
I smashed it into the wall pretty hard, probably about 80 or so. Fortunately enough, I have a background in body repair.
There you go, perfect.
Through it all, the team stayed focused and positive.
Yes, man, yes! Oh, no!
But the decision was made to take a breath and skip an event, giving the team time to regroup.
We've put extra effort into our cars for performance this weekend, and we're all in at the event. They might not be pretty after the event, but we're going to try to get them across the line first, whatever it takes.
Now, after an intense month at the Vermont Sports Car headquarters, 4 cars are ready in LA. An STI livery isn't the only update on the menu. A stiffened chassis and new engine package has the team expecting to be more competitive and more reliable.
Prior to Detroit, we had stiffened the chassis up, and throughout the year we had made adjustments to catch up to the chassis that we had, and we needed to take some time somewhere in the schedule to reset our clock. And we came back with new energy and new direction to try to get ourselves more competitive.
一緒にこのラリークロスをやっているバーモントスポーツカーと一緒に一枚岩になってで活動しています。
That work is really starting to pay off, where they've been able to suggest changes to the cars that are improving the performance of the car. One thing that they can bring to the table is they have engineering staff in a lot of focused areas, so we can give them very complicated problems that they can help us solve at the same time we're working on them.
Sfera and Bucky have extra teammates for the weekend. Travis Pastrana and David Higgins are on hand in updated 2014 cars. The more Subarus on the track, the more friendly faces, the better. Before any door-to-door racing can happen, the team needs to land a qualifying time. This will be the first true sign of improvement. Drivers have just 5 laps to prove their worth, with 1st and 10th separated by less than a second. The top 6 drivers then advance to a showdown for the final qualification order. This is Subaru's chance to prove things have changed. Bucky eases into the first lap, getting his tires up to temperature and ready for an attack. Bucky enters his first hot lap. He needs to be smooth and precise. When hundreds of seconds separate grid spots, even the small mistakes hurt. His first lap is off the pace, but he's focused on lap 2. A track full of left-hand turns means that the right side tires only have one more good lap left in them. This is the last chance to make it count. Bucky crosses the line with a time of 42.295 and jumps to the 3rd fastest time. Qualifying 3rd is the proof they needed.
Fuck yeah! Thank you guys!
It's not a race win.
That was qualifying. We made it to the top 6. Someone bumped it up to 3rd. Yes!
It's not the end of their journey to podiums and victories.
The boys have done their work at the shop. And all it took was just a new STI stickers. It's insane. All we do is rewrap it. It's incredible what stickers will do.
No matter what team, no matter what position, everyone comes to LA expecting a battle. There is no straightaway on this course. Only a single right-hand turn. The return of the over-under jump and the largest entry list of the season. Every team has its own goals. Some are fighting for the title. Others frustrated not to be in the hunt. For these and other reasons, every race is filled with contact. The pressure is on to keep your car at the front to avoid the carnage. And the mechanics have just minutes to make sure the cars are turned around and ready for battle again.
1, 2 right, 1, 4 left.
By the time the last chance qualifier arrives, the cars have survived a war, but they aren't out of the woods yet. 4 Subarus are fighting for 4 remaining spots to advance to the final. All 8 cars explode off the line. Travis Pastrana and Sverre Isaksson take the lead, while Bucky Lasek and David Higgins emerge mid-pack. Two laps in, and Lasek opts for the shorter joker lap. The move works, putting him into 3rd place with clear track ahead. Higgins pushes hard to stay close so that he can attempt the same maneuver. But he won't make it that far. Contact with the outside wall ends his race before he has the chance. At the front, Travis continues to lead, with Sverre right behind him. They've grown their lead to a safe margin and won't risk a Subaru-on-Subaru battle. They cross the finish line in 1st and 2nd, ready for the final. Lasek completes the Subaru top 3. The cars drive quickly back to the paddock. There are only minutes to check the car and get it to the start line for the final. While 3 cars in the final is a good thing, the mission isn't over yet. No one remembers how you got there. If you want to make your mark, it happens here in the final. Next time on Launch Control, Subaru Rally Team USA puts their progress on display in a grueling 10-car final. Then they do it all over again for day 2 of the doubleheader in LA. That's next time on Launch Control.